and give our viewers a sense of where the political landscape is right now. As you said, September's a world away. November's even further afield. But
it's a galaxy away.
Still sense that it's a galaxy. But you still sense Donald Trump is comfortably ahead, according to all the published polls.
Yeah, look, I mean, he is, but he isn't, because once you start to break it down into the, state-by-state electoral vote tally, it's a much closer race. And so it is going to wind up coming down to those, key swing states. Yes, he's up in a lot of Sun Belt states, but the Rust Belt states are still a concern for Donald Trump. And, the Democrats have that whole machine of incumbency, which they will bring to bear, even if Joe Biden himself, winds up being a bit on, in the background, because, of course, obviously he's not great on the stump. You saw him there speaking to that gun control thing. It seems like they quite overclocked him there with the caffeine or whatever it is that they're giving him. He's quite, manic today, whereas, at that other event we saw yesterday, he was just sort of standing there frozen while the music played. So the debate coming up on the 28th is certainly going to be interesting.
It will be, and so important to this is going to be the turnout. You and I have discussed it already, this pro-Palestinian wing of the Democratic Party that might not show up. They're angry at the president.
Well, this is really interesting. So, in previous U.S. presidential campaigns, and, I think we've probably seen this here in Australia too, the Democrats, have always had a big get-out-the-vote effort among college students, university students, young people, because, they tend to trend very heavily towards the left, largely because they haven't, gotten a proper paycheck with a lot of tax taken out of it yet. But, this year, though, the word I'm getting is that they are not doing that. They're not doing the outreach on campus simply because they're getting screamed at and abused by the hard left over, not completely cutting Israel loose.
Exactly, yeah. It's going to be super interesting to see how that all plays out, as you said, state by state as well. Thank you, as always. We will talk to you soon, James Morrow.